Away from our prediction video, it's time to discuss what we actually think will happen in round 36. The Premier League is already coming to an end. We're tired of saying that already, but we have to do justice to the remaining games. 3 match weeks left, and of course, match week 36 promises to bring in some twist as well. We don't know how that will play out, but we can tell you what we think will happen ahead of those games. And first off, Victor, let's talk about Brentford and Ipswich. Brentford, if you take the last 5 games into account, they are one of the most informed sides right now in the Premier League. If you take the last 5 games into account,
Yeah.
are we expecting them to beat Ipswich easily?
Yeah, it should be a convincing win here, especially for the sake of their morale. The fight for eighth place is really tight, and uh, Brentford really need everything working for them right now. Besides Ipswich, absolutely dreadful at home lately, 7 consecutive losses, including against very, very poor sides like Southampton and Tottenham.
Fair enough. And over to you, Mark. So just like Brentford, are we expecting a straightforward win for City against Southampton?
Yeah, definitely. Since they're trying to fight for top two, especially looking at their schedule, they're having like pretty easy opponents, I'd say. At least for the rest of teams that fight for top five, and also they're playing against hopeless Southampton, as we all know. They're doing everything just to lose faster and go to championship. So yeah, I feel like they're going to destroy them.
Fair enough. And back to you, Victor. Brighton have been one of the most unpredictable sides in the Premier League this weekend. I mean, this season. I remember in most of our videos, some videos where we expected them to confidently win, they went on to lose, and sometimes where we expected them to lose, they did the opposite as well. So based on that we've seen from Brighton, what kind of game can we expect against Wolves?
I mean, the only predictable thing about them has been that they've been entertaining as hell, honestly. For the neutrals, whatever whoever they played against, it's just been prime time viewing. And for this game, I think your guess is as good as mine. I'm expecting goals, just like we said during our prediction show. But beyond that, I'm just happy grabbing some popcorn and watching the chaos.
Fair enough. And just on a final note for this video, Max, do you think Aston Villa will be able to continue their late push, for a top 5 finish by beating Bournemouth?
Actually, it's a tough game for them, but if they still want to try to climb for top five, they must win this game, especially since they have Tottenham and Man United left, and both these games are probably going to be against Europa League finalists, so which is probably an easier game for them. Maybe these teams will change their rosters for Premier League, so I'd say this is a must-win game for them if they still hope for something.
Yeah, that's just how to put it. Must-win game for them. And we're already at the business end, of the Premier League season where every little result comes with a consequence. And we're just going to see what the consequence of, the results from this weekend will be. And we'll be sure to discuss them in our Premier League recap next week.